Almost live from Hickory. It's Tuesday night, March the 19th, and you're about to watch an all-new, totally lavish Carolina Reeper show. Shout out to Hendrick Honda of Hickory. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? How about a used vehicle? Head on down to Hendrick Honda Hickory and they'll hook you up, and sometimes they'll hand you a hot dog. You know what I mean? We got a lot of show to do. It's just me and you and one lonely, sweet little intern sitting over there. It's going to be intimate, and we're going to have a good time. I say we get right to it. What do you say, Isaiah?
Let's get it started.
Alan Jackson, please. Thank you. What up, peeps? Welcome to Carolina Reeper. Now, what is that? That is, it's like a PM magazine from the Carolinas that's addicted to the crack corn. In today's episode, it's like a hungry pack of wolves feasting on a helpless little baby ram lamb. Did you watch the ACC tournament? I missed it. Who won? Did I piss you off? That's another thing I want to know. Call in and tell me about it. We're going to take some phone calls. Also, we're going to share some of our favorite idiotic TikTok videos. And Mimosa's making a comeback. We have a new Mukbanging with Mimosa. What did we eat on National Pie Day? Plus, we have a new segment with our young hayseed Gen Z over here called History Lessons from Isaiah. It's going to be great. Stick around for that. But first, I'm live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and X. I'm live in the comment section. Leave me a comment. Talk to me. I want to be interactive with you in real time. Answer me this. Did you watch the ACC championship game? Leave it down here. If you watched it, and did you like the outcome? I want to know about it. I'm hearing a little bit of an echo. Do you guys sense an echo in here? Isaiah, do you hear an echo? Yeah, maybe that's just a little bit too loud after all. Anyway, Isaiah, did you watch the ACC tournament championship game?
But I'm very aware who won the game.
I missed
Your
it.
alumni, NC State, beat UNC, I think it was 84-76.
Something like that. It started off NC State winning big time, and then Carolina came back, and then they were leading at the half by 1 point. And then when we came back from the halftime, it was pretty much all NC State. I mean, NC State, I don't know what happened. They couldn't miss. Big boy right here, DJ, I forgot his name, number 30. I don't watch basketball, guys. I really don't watch basketball. But I felt I had to because they were on such a great run. They won 5 games in a row to make it that far. Beat Virginia in a buzzer beater to take them to overtime, right? Did you see that game?
No, I didn't watch that game either.
You didn't watch your beloved Virginia?
Listen, I pull for any Virginia team, so anytime a Virginia team gets beat, it hurts.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's Virginia or Virginia Tech.
Right. Well, I just want to say I'm very happy for NC State fans, NC State students, faculty, staff, alumni, everybody who's associated with NC State. It's been 37 damn years since they've won an ACC title. And I have to gloat. We don't get this that often. So if I don't gloat now, I don't know when the next time I'll be allowed to gloat will be. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I have to do it now. They look great. It looked like NC State made a deal with the devil. Like the devil said, all right, I'll let you win the next 5 games. You're not going to miss a shot. Everything you do is going to go in. And the other team, they're going to miss every shot. It's what it seemed like to me. Because Carolina couldn't hit anything in the end. Duke couldn't hit anything in the end. Virginia couldn't hit anything. And NC State was just, they were in the zone.
Draining them.
They were in the zone. And now they've made it to the NCAA, so we'll see what happened. Everyone's saying they're going to get beat first round, but it feels like it's Jimmy V's team 1983 all over again. And I'm excited. It's my alma mater, okay? I'm allowed to root for them, and we're going to get into that in a minute because I think I pissed some people off, Isaiah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Did you happen to see any of the videos I posted over this weekend?
I did, and I think there was some people that was PO'd. But
yeah, I think so. Well, let me get into this first. Number one, the only sport that I care about and watch is football. And the only two teams I root for are the Carolina Panthers and the NC State Wolfpack. That's really it. Unless I'm playing fantasy football, then those are just players here and there. Or unless it goes into the playoffs, and then you got to pick another team because your team didn't make it just to have fun and stay in the game. So I don't watch basketball. When I was a kid, I watched basketball. And I guess now is a good time to... Let's hear from Alan Jackson first, because Alan was super nice. He opened his home to me, my good friend Wes Pittman, and Mark Hunt and his lady, Nicole and Jody. We came. I and Jody, I'm not even going to count Jody. She just roots for whoever I tell her to root for. She doesn't care. So really, that leaves only me, the only NC State fan.
You was the odd man out.
To be in this house. Alan's got a nice big screen, man cave theater room. He said, "Come over here and watch it with me. We'll have some fun." And I went fully expecting State to lose.
Well, that was the whole reason I invited you over.
That's what I figured. Yes. It was your turn. It was Wes's turn. It was Mark's turn to rub it in my face.
Yeah.
For what we did during football season, the sport I care about.
Yeah.
This one, I'm like, no, this will be good. This will be good for the podcast. We'll have some content, something to talk about on Tuesday. And so I went there prepared to not do my victory dance. And that is not how it turned out. I mean, they were like a 10-point favorite. And Alan, I mean, just you want to weigh in at all, or
no?
Yeah.
No, it was bad.
You didn't lose your number one seed.
No, thankfully, because so many other teams above us lost too and didn't do well. So, look, State played really good. We played really bad. It was both. It went both ways. So
yeah,
it was a rough game.
It was. I mean, leading at the half by 1 point.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, remember the first, 7 to 10 minutes, NC State was up.
Yeah.
By 15 or 20 points.
You guys were up double digits for a good while in the first half. Yeah.
But, like I said, State couldn't miss. Carolina couldn't hit.
We didn't have an answer for your guys' big boy. Burns.
DJ Burns. I love this
couldn't control him.
Yeah. He just backs into people. And it's borderline, like, I feel like if some of the players for Carolina would have committed to the charge, he could have got more fouls called on him for a charge. Just because of the way he backs up so violently.
It looks like he plays bully ball.
Bully ball.
Yeah, just by his size and stuff.
Yeah. So, thank you, Alan. Yep. Sorry it didn't turn out better for you.
It's all right.
But I feel like you guys, that is the fire that need to be lit under your ass for the NCAA tournament. And who you play?
That's one way to look at it, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, I think State could win a game or two in the tournament. I think they could go a little further than everybody's expecting.
Yeah.
If they play like they did Saturday night, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
And so, like I was saying, I don't really watch basketball, so I've not been paying attention to their season at all. I would tune in here and there just to watch the first 2 minutes, and I would get mad at the way they're playing. Like it looked like they were just running up and down the court without any kind of designed play, no picks and rolls, no screens. One guy just running all the way down trying to shoot it.
Just a lot of like fast break.
Yeah, I didn't,
scoring.
and it turned me off. And I think a lot of basketball's played that way these days. So I don't even like basketball anymore. So I'm gonna start this by saying that I don't watch basketball, but now because it is the school I graduated from, and I still have love for them, I thought, well, I'll tune in and watch, and then here we are. So there's that. So I put some videos up because I love to stir the pot. I love to troll. Now this video I posted, this is my backyard, the morning after we beat Virginia. I posted this before we played Carolina because I thought I'm not going to have another chance to gloat. Beating Virginia, that final shot to go to, not the final shot, but the shot that the guy shot to go to overtime to tie it. Oh, that was amazing. Now's the time to gloat because I won't have time to do it later. So we can watch this real quick. It's real simple. I did this Sunday morning. No, Saturday. No, Saturday.
Oh, what a beautiful morning! Woo-hoo. Can you tell why I'm excited this morning? I'm making an NC statement, right? Go Pack! Woo! We had some good b-ball. Cardiac Pack. It's like Jimmy V all over again. Old school rivalry rearing its ugly head once again. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Will I be doing my Wolfpack victory shuffle? Stay tuned. Go Pack!
Okay. I thought that would be the end of it. You know? Okay. I always have a little gas. I thought that would be the end of it.
Birds are chirping.
So I put that up there.
Sun is out.
Right? I think it's still playing somewhere.
It is.
Can't stop me. So I thought that'd be the end of it. But then when I posted that, I got a lot of comments about how Carolina is going to beat the shit out of the Wolfpack. I got a lot of those and a lot of mean comments directed towards me. And then it triggered something in me, right? And I don't know how I can put this delicately or sensitively, and I probably shouldn't even be saying it because I might lose some fans. Because I feel like a lot of my good friends and fans fall into this category, right? People who didn't go to the school but cheer for the school seem to be the ones who talk the most shit. For example, Alan graduated from Chapel Hill, went there, got a degree. He never talks shit. He waits till the game is over. He comes in with this quiet confidence and just knows that it's good to be a Carolina fan.
Yeah, I got burned a few too many times years ago, and I don't do that trash talk before the game anymore.
Yeah.
Just I don't do it.
But can anyone weigh in on this? Am I wrong to think that it's the people who didn't go to the school? And it doesn't have to be Carolina. It could be Duke fans. It could be Alabama, Oklahoma, Florida. The ones who didn't go there, do you think they talk the most trash? Is it just me who thinks that?
I think so.
It feels that way to me. Because 9 times out of 10, when I'm out in public, randomly wearing an NC State hat or a shirt, I'm talking about the last 15 years. Someone will see the hat or the shirt and go, boo, State sucks, man. Carolina's where it's at, or Duke's where it's at. Why don't you go for that? And then in my head, I already know the answer to this question. I go, oh, you must be a Carolina fan. They go, heck yeah. I go, when did you graduate? And they'll go, oh, I didn't go there. And then they'll start telling.
Went to CVCC.
They'll start telling some other story, and I cut them off. I go, I know you didn't go there. I know. It's obvious. Now go get me my sweet tea. So those people are the ones that piss me off. This next video you're going to see is not targeted towards people who actually went to Carolina. I have some respect for those people. They got into that school, and that's not easy. Hell, I couldn't do it. I barely got into State. But I did. And I spent 8 years, not in college, 8 years in Raleigh. I got a 4-year degree in just under 6 years.
So it was like most of the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. So I moved to Raleigh. I moved to Raleigh in 1992. I went to CVCC for 2 years. I was lost. I didn't know what I was going to do. And then my buddy Booger, Mike Hauser, shout out. He said, you know what? We don't have to stay in Hickory. We can go other places. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, NC State has a program where anybody off the street can take 2 classes and a PE, and if you do well, they'll admit you as a full-time student. I go, that's our loophole, dude. That's our back door. I barely got into NC State. And then once I did, I figured I got to pick a major, and I picked communication. So I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in communication. The easiest degree that anyone can get is communication. And I chose it because I thought it would be easy. And it turns out it paid off because here I am communicating once again. I'm a theater major. That was part of the concentration. I use that. I'm an actor. Catch me on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've been doing stand-up comedy as a living for almost 30 years. So yeah, I'm using my communications degree. Just know that. What's that?
I said you've been doing stand-up since before I was born.
There you go. So I'm using the degree. Now, so this video was targeted towards what I call, I didn't know if this existed beforehand, but it's going to be a thing now. Tar Mart, wall heel fans. You know, one of my favorite little memes is it's a picture of a state, well, like a wolf, you know, Tuffy the wolf, and then Carolina. Anyway, it's just mostly words. It says, I wear this NC State hat because I went to NC State. You wear that Carolina hat because you went to Walmart. I love it because it's so true. And here's another reason why I don't like the Tar Marts is because, one, they talk the most trash. 2, they didn't even go to the school they're bragging about. And yeah, they just, I forgot the third thing. It'll come back to me. So anyway, just know that, oh, yeah, they talk the most. They talk the most. And again, I don't want my identity to be a state guy. I want my identity to be like, you know, comedian, actor. But you pulled me in. It's your angry comments that got me. So anyway, I posted this video sort of targeting the Tar Mart people out there, okay? And I'll also say this. When I was a kid, I too was brainwashed into believing that I had to be a Carolina fan. My mom, her whole side of the family grew up watching Carolina basketball. Dean Smith, Michael Jordan, some of the best players in the NBA of all time come out of that school.
James Worthy.
The list goes on, you know. So Carolina was always the good guys, and State was always the bad guys. I mean in the early 80s. And then we just stopped winning after Jimmy V died. And then it became Duke. So there was always that. Never State. But then I realized once State accepted me, that, oh, I've been brainwashed this whole time to believe that that's the only school I'm allowed to root for. So I'm saying this to tell you this. Most State fans have some connection to the school, you know? Like they either went there, they have a kid that went there, their uncle went there, they worked there, or they graduated from there. It's hard to find a State fan who's like a Tar Mart fan. It's hard to find a Wolf Mart kind of a fan, like a guy who just grew up loving them, has no connection to the school. It's hard to find those guys. Tar Marts are everywhere, you know. So I did it for that reason. So I'll show you this one. Let's go ahead and watch this. I've talked it up enough. Hey everybody, John Reep here. Big game tonight. ACC Championship, NC State versus Carolina. Obviously, I'm rooting for NC State. Why? Because I went there. Here's my degree. Here's me getting my degree. Unlike most Carolina fans who didn't go there and got their stuff at a Walmart. And yes, that's fine. You're allowed to root for whoever you want to. And I'm also allowed to laugh at you behind your back. But John, you root for the Panthers and you didn't go to the Panthers. Well, of course not. I'm talking about universities, colleges, places where they have students. All right? You can't go to the... Only someone without a college degree would try to make that argument. It's apples and oranges. Anyway, go Pack, and you go back to Walmart. So that one got some people pissed off. That's good. Because I feel like, and I'm probably stupid for even making fun of them because a lot of them probably like me, my own family, my own friends. Wes, Mark, all my friends, none of them. I'm like, John, that argument is dumb. You don't have to have attended the school to root for the school. No, you don't have to. You should root for the school you went to, though. How come I don't see all these LR Bears basketball fans? CVCC has a team, the Red Hawks. Where's all the Red Hawks shirts? Huh? What about Wofford? What about Catawba Valley, Wake Tech? I mean, root for your school is one thing. If you start rooting for, it looks creepy too. Like if you're my age and you're a diehard Carolina fan and you have no connection to the school, it looks a little weird to be rooting for these kids playing basketball in these short shorts. It's a little suspect. It's a little pathetic.
John, can I?
Yes, save me.
Can I ask for a little clarification?
Yes, please. And I want this. I want you guys to give me scenarios where it's okay to root for a team or it's not okay.
So here's some scenarios where I think you could expand your belief system a bit.
Thank you.
If somebody is paying money to a school to either send a child or some other family member,
yes,
I think they get an automatic, in my mind, opportunity to pull for them. Don't you agree?
100%.
Okay.
You have to be connected some way.
Yeah.
Either you went there. The number one is you went there.
Yeah.
And then graduated. Number two would be you have a kid who is currently going there or graduating. That means you're paying for it.
Right.
Maybe you worked there. Even if you taught there.
Oh, yeah. Teaching or working there, I think, qualifies you as well.
Right.
For sure.
Teaching there. And I would even go so far as, and I'm going to give them this leeway, if your parent went there.
Huh.
Now, I'm not going to go grandparent. That's too far out. Your immediate mom or dad attended the school, maybe brought you to some of the games.
You say it's cool to root for them.
It's still okay.
Okay.
That's as far as it goes.
Here's my only difference, John. I mean, down deep, I think I maybe feel a little bit the way you're talking, just a bit.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I love it when more people pull for my school.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. I like having more fans around me.
Yeah.
My personal feeling is you lose the ability to talk shit if you didn't go to school there.
Okay. We're on the same page,
okay,
man.
We're on the same page.
We're on the same page.
Like if you want to cheer, you want to root, you want to buy the sweatshirts and you want to, all that, I think it's awesome. But the minute you start talking trash,
that's the problem.
Before the game, that's when I think it's a bit much.
Yeah, exactly. The ones who've made their whole life that identity of just that.
Right.
Like Alan, you've got things in your office from Carolina basketball, newspaper clippings, artwork, and rightly so. Mm-hmm. But there are also people who've never been there, never went there with the same amount of stuff. And it's like, it's a little sad. It's a little pathetic that's what you're clinging on to, I don't like the blind devotion to a school that you could never get into. Yeah. They would reject you. You're not smart enough to get in there. They would laugh at you. They'd get off campus, you weirdo.
Can you
go root for Wake Tech Community College?
Can you give me the camera just for a second, guys? Just to be clear.
Yes.
The thoughts and opinions of Mr. John Reed in no way reflect the opinions of everybody else here in this engineering booth or responsible with the organization that puts on this show, right? Or the Mesh.tv, Jackson Creative, or any of those. I'm just wanting to clear that up. All right. Please continue, John. You're fine.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. So another thing that they said in the comments was like, well, John, that's stupid. I mean, everyone should be allowed to root for whoever they want to. You can. I just think it's a little bit lame if you're rooting for a school you didn't go to. And that's why they have professional sports. Okay? Anybody can root for a professional team because that's not a university. That's professional sports. So for the people who are Carolina fans who didn't go there, I'm going to let you root for the Panthers. I'm going to let you root for the Hornets. I'm going to let you root for the Bobcats, Hurricanes. Those are professional athletes. You can root for them, but you can't root for, you can't talk shit. That's the problem. It's the smack talking that gets on my nerves. Anyway.
And you said you're going to open up the phone lines a little bit for people to call in and talk about this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us.
I want people to call in. I bet Moose is going to call. Coble. Wes. I know. Well, here's another scenario, Alan, we didn't talk about. Yeah. If you are younger than the oldest student, that means you have potential. So it's not over for you that you might end up in Carolina. Therefore, a young man can wear the hat all day.
Well, I have an excuse though. Like my entire family went to Carolina.
That's it.
Yeah, so it's like
immediate family.
Yeah.
You're in. But if no one in your immediate family but your grandparents, then I'd have to make fun of you. Yeah. I have to shake my head and say, that's very pathetic. Go Pack. During football season, when we won a bunch of games, I'd always do this stupid little victory shuffle. And I happened to be at Alan's house. I said, Alan, I got to do it somewhere. I could go outside. He goes, no, do it in here. So here's me doing the victory shuffle in Alan's man cave theater. And notice there is there's a Carolina hat at the bottom. Okay. Game's not over yet, but we were winning enough that I felt comfortable to do that. Okay. But some people in the comments of this video, Alan, are saying like, why is there a Tar Heel? If you were a true Wolfpack, you wouldn't even have a Tar Heel hat in your house.
Well,
I'm like, I'm not at my house.
That's right. No, Johnson, he's at my house.
I was at Alan's house.
And my house has Carolina stuff around it.
Yeah,
so that's
all over. So anyway, we're going to open the phone lines here in a little bit and let people, rip me a new a-hole, and we'll have at it. All right, let's move on to a different segment. I say we'll open the phone lines in about 15 minutes. Okie dokie. Or Alan, if there are people calling in, you just let me know.
All right. Well, I haven't opened up the lines yet. I will do that here in just a minute. And just keep in mind, anybody watching live, we're not talking about calling in.
Yeah.
Live now. It's,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try, but we will. This was recorded.
We probably won't answer.
This was recorded Monday.
Yeah.
FYI. All right. Let's watch some idiotic TikToks. What do you say there, Isaiah?
Let's do it.
Now, Isaiah sent me some of these. Isaiah sent me this one. Unfortunate musical moments, part 103. It looks like there's a band at a church, maybe, because I see a cross.
Yes, sir. It's a worship band, and something happens to the drummer.
All right, let's watch. Oh, my goodness. Only one person is trying to alert the band. You got a man down. Is he alive? Wow.
And they just kept playing.
That's a sign from the Lord. I don't like the drums. It's a good thing he was protected a little bit.
Right, because of the cage.
Yeah, that bulletproof, soundproof cage he's got.
The one guy in the crowd trying to get their attention, being like, excuse me.
Right.
And then the guitar player doesn't care at all.
And it takes a while to see any movement under the drums. Is this guy alive? That'd be funny if you just saw a ghost just fly up and go straight to heaven.
I just wonder what he done to deserve that cross. Like, how bad did he sin the day before?
And how rocking is your music to knock the cross off the wall? That looked like a heavy cross. I don't know. Maybe Jesus did not like that band or that drummer specifically. Hope he's fine. Thank you for that, Isaiah. Let's check out the next one there. The Alan Jackson. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, yeah, that was the last one.
Already
Okay.
did that one.
So I sent like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, I've got it. Here we go.
Oh yeah, this is great. I love people falling down. Watch how long he falls on escalator stairs. I think that's an escalator. No, it's not. It's just the regular stairs. I thought it was an escalator. Maybe I don't know.
Bitch, you alright? Get the hell out of my way. Get the drink right there. Here, I got it. Damn! You alright, dude?
I love the slide down the stairs. The fall is one thing, and then the face slide. Boom! Ta 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 ta. Kept his hat on though. Did you notice that? The hat, as he was sliding, the hat was slipping off. Presence of mind to grab it. Like he really doesn't want to, you know how bald he is. Hold on to the hat. The drink is unsavable. Or is it? Did he save his drink too? I don't see the drink.
Here, I got it. Damn! You alright, dude?
This is what happens when you don't lower your gaze at the host hotel. Okay. Hope that guy's okay. I love a good fall. When I first saw it, I thought he was on the escalator.
Have you ever fallen down steps before?
Oh,
like
sure.
that?
Yeah, in my own house. I've done it many times. Go ahead.
My sister pushed me down a flight of steps one time.
Recently?
No, this was when we was like, I think I might have been 12, so she was like 9 or 10.
Do you remember?
And she just came up behind me. I don't know what possessed her to do this, but she goes, "Be brave."
She said, "Be brave." Oh no, that's attempted murder. Yeah, I've pushed my brother down the steps when we were kids. The new house I just bought, I take Ambien to go to sleep, and sometimes I try to time it. Like we'll be downstairs watching TV. I'm like, well, after this is over, we're going to bed. I'm going to go ahead and pop an Ambient down here. And then wait for it to kick in. And I've passed out or I've sleepwalked. I have eaten before. I don't even know I'm eating. So I've gone upstairs on Ambien and busted my ass.
You're like
twice.
Thaisa from Yellow Jackets.
Who?
Oh, you haven't seen Yellow Jackets yet?
Yeah, I didn't memorize every character's name. What are you talking
She
about?
sleepwalks in the show and does like crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Aisa. Is that her name?
Thaisa.
Now, this next one, I absolutely love. And the guy who's doing this is very brave. Because what you're going to see, it's a guy who works at a convenience store. And I think he's of Middle Eastern descent. And he's got a water gun. And he just squirts people from the backside of the drink cooler. When they open the refrigerator door to get a drink, he just shoots them with water. Now check this out. This is fantastic. Can you imagine?
Oh shit!
I mean, what a great way to pass the time if you worked at a convenience store.
I should have done that when I worked at Lowe's.
I love that he's going, pew, pew, pew. Like we talked about that. You're not allowed to make gun noises and they'll get flagged. So he's actually saying, pew, pew, pew. I love it. All right. What's the next one there, the Alan Jackson? Can't remember which one I sent. Oh, okay. This will bring up good conversation. We don't have to watch all of it, but enough to, let's watch enough to talk about this.
Hello? Hello? Excuse me?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, just the rubbish.
Why?
Because it's rubbish and goes in the bin.
Okay, but like, that's my bin. Yeah, but that's my bin.
No, it's your bin, but, mine is full, so...
Okay, but like, why is your rubbish in my bin?
Yeah, I just told you. Basically, my bin is full, so I just threw it into yours.
But why?
Yours is empty, so...
Okay,
right,
but like, why did you put it in my bin?
Let's talk about this. Is it okay to put your trash in someone else's trash can? I'll start with Isaiah.
If you have permission, yeah. Because
Let's just go with you don't have permission, but you see it and you can tell it's kind of empty and yours is full, but you have more trash. Is it okay to put it in your neighbor's trash can?
no, I
Okay.
don't think so.
Just a flat out no.
Flat out no.
All right. Let's go to the booth. Guys, want to weigh in?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I see no problem with it.
Right. You wouldn't get mad
No.
I think
if
it
you
depends
saw
on the day of the
someone.
week too. Like, is it gonna come tomorrow? Is the trash gonna come tomorrow?
Right.
You know.
Right. Coble,
It's legal, so I mean, why not? you know?
it's not illegal?
It's not. I just checked. It's not.
Oh,
illegal.
okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, Coble has fact checked us here.
Thank you.
It is not illegal.
Thank you, Coble. Here are my.
It's
I
all
think-
going to the trash. I don't see the
Right.
problem. I just don't.
If mine is empty,
Well, here's the thing. You got to know, did the trash already come and pick it up, and is that why it's empty?
Yeah.
Now, then it's not acceptable. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, if I got an empty trash can, I've got just a little bit in there, and you want to put your trash in my can, have at it. But if it's empty because the trash company came and picked it up already and it's still sitting out there, then no, because now I have to live with your trash for a week. So you got to make sure the timing is right. But I don't allow poop. Like if you're putting, you put your dog poop in a bag and you throw it in my trash can, now we have a problem.
Why is that?
Well, because it could potentially break the bag and get poop in the can and stink it up until I have to get a water hose and squirt it out.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the only reason.
Yep.
But random trash in a trash bag that's wrapped up, have at it all day, every day.
I think that's fair. I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
All right, so I think we've opened the phone lines. Is that a call or is that?
No, that's us.
Okay, good. All right, well let's read some comments from last week. Last week I said, did you watch the Oscars? And some of you answered that question and some of you didn't. Alec Leach said, hell no, LOL. Gotcha, Alec. Kelly Manning said, nope, ... R. Wayne Bender said, I watched Encino Man. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I liked Encino Man. I think I did. I thought it was pretty good. And I don't necessarily love everything Pauly Shore does, but I thought that movie was pretty good at the time that I watched it. I don't know how I'd feel about it now. When's the last time you've seen Encino Man, Alan?
I don't know if I've ever seen Encino Man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not bad. You
No,
had,
I heard it's. I've heard it's funny. I don't think I've ever saw it.
yeah. What's the guy's name that was the caveman?
Yeah, it was that Brendan Fraser. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really good in it. And then you had Rudy, the guy who played Rudy.
Yeah.
Forgot his name.
Sean Astin.
Yep.
He was great in it. I thought it was pretty good. So good call there, R. Wayne Bender. Wendy Post. She said, The Holdovers is a good movie. I don't think you would be disappointed. Poor Things is super weird. Isaiah, I believe the Iron Claw will be next year. Yeah. So maybe Iron Claw will be up for something next year.
Hopefully.
Saddest movie of all time. Maybe they'll win that award.
Yeah, it was super sad.
It was mostly sad. There weren't many happy moments. The part where they were in heaven, I kind of liked at the end. Spoiler alert. I did love the holdovers. That movie was great. I feel like that was the role that was meant to play.
Paul Giamatti.
I'm not good with names tonight. I feel like Paul Giamatti, that was his movie. That was his movie to play. So I loved that movie. Thought it was great. And I would watch it again because the kid, the main actor kid, I never heard of him before, but I thought he did really good too. Has he been in stuff before, Alan?
No, that was his first movie.
Yeah, did a great job. Here's one from David Mulder. Y'all just got Deontay Johnson, huge weapon for Young next season, right? I'm really not paying attention to any of the things that are happening in football. I kind of wait till it starts getting closer to football season because who knows a lot could happen between now and then. But I guess that's a good thing. We'll see. The only thing you can say is we'll see. Colton Clark. Marcus has that radio voice. Also, he's scared to play me in cornhole. Colton Clark must know Marcus Stamos. Yeah, he probably is, Colton. Marcus is afraid of a lot of things. You know what I mean? He's a big scaredy cat. Diana Dollar, she goes, I have been thrifting since I drove in my first... No, I'm sorry. Let me do that again. I have been thrifting since I dove in my first dumpster in 1980 in Ashboro when I moved there to attend a 2-year curriculum at Randolph Community College. I've been popping tags ever since. And this mama ain't in no college no more. Okay, Diana. It started off a comment about our goodwill hunting and our goodwill connections. And then she moved into the college. And then she's popping tags? What does that mean? What does popping tags mean? Does that mean she's stealing license plates off of cars? I'm not sure, Diana Dollar. All right. Look, like I said, we got a lot more show to do. We got a mukbanging with my mom. And we're going to take your phone calls. And then we have a history lesson coming up from Isaiah. We got to take a quick break, but don't you shut your papers. We'll be right back with more Carolina Reaper. Hey there, John Reep here. Did you know that I have over 500,000 followers across all my social media? Yes, that's a little bit of a humble brag, but it's true. If you add them all up, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all of it, over 500,000. And I'm here to tell you something. I'm open for business. That's right. So if you have a product, a business, an organization, something that you want to sell, holler at me. Let's do this. All you got to do is go to my website, carolinareaper.com. Hit advertise, and let's get your business all up in my business, right? Let's get to work. Hey everybody, John Reep here, and I am at the Hickory Station Restaurant and Bar right here in Hickory, North Carolina. They've got great food, great beer, and they got my barbecue sauce. Come on, I'll show you. John Reep's Hickory Smokehouse, South in Your Mouth barbecue sauce. Yeah, baby. So good, it'll make your head shake. Now watch. Let's go see how much people are loving my barbecue sauce. All right. Hey guys, how we doing over here?
Good. How are you?
You enjoying the barbecue sauce?
Oh, man, it's really good.
All right, chicken wings. You gotta try my barbecue sauce, man.
This is the best thing I've had in my mouth, bro.
Hey, have you tried my sauce?
No, I'm having dessert.
It's great on cheesecake.
Wow, that's amazing.
Hey, have you had my sauce?
We're just drinking, man.
You can drink it.
Not bad.
John Reep's South in Your Mouth barbecue sauce. So good it'll make your head shake. I told you. back. So it's been a minute since me and my mom have gotten together and done a mukbanging. So we thought, what a better time to do it than on Pie Day. And of course, gives me a chance to talk about South in Your Mouth barbecue sauce. So let's enjoy this mukbanging with mimosa. Hey everybody, it's me again, and I'm with
Mimosa.
It's been a minute since we've done a mukbanging with mimosa, and today, as I'm recording this, it is Pie Day, National Pie Day. What do you know about Pie Day, Mom?
I don't know anything about Pie Day, but I love pie.
Do you know what pie is? Do you know why today is Pie Day? March the 14th?
Yeah. See, 3 equals 1.4.
No, it's just 3.14 and a bunch of other numbers after it is pi. And that's as far as my knowledge goes as well.
Mine too, so.
For today's Pie Day, I thought we would use John Reep's South in Your Mouth barbecue sauce. So good it'll make your head shake. And my man Lauren Weaver from the Hickory Smokehouse barbecue franchise. That's the guy, that's the chemist who came up with this amazing barbecue sauce. He said, why not make a barbecue pork pie? I'm like, go ahead, tell me more. And so today we've got, I believe this is barbecue, like a normal pie, right? Like you could do a meat pie this way, but it's pork in here, right? Just shredded pork, barbecue in here. In a cornbread crust. And then what we do, you can put this barbecue sauce all over it, or you can put it on the side and dip it in there, however you want to do it. But here we go. I'm going to get into it. Mom, are you excited?
I am.
All right, let's go in for bite 1. Putting it in.
Good. I'll get some more of this crust.
I don't know why. If this doesn't already exist, somebody has left money on the table. And that is where I come in. I take the money. So what I'm going to do, like you would put like a...
On bar.
Yeah, like if it's a pancake, you put your syrup all over it. So I'm putting my South in Your Mouth syrup all over it. That's mild. That's the original. Hot is over there. Do you want hot?
No. No.
Oh my goodness. Now I know at home you're thinking, well, John, it's your sauce. Of course you're going to pretend it's good, even if it's not good. And maybe I would, but I don't have to pretend. This is actually really good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, you at home, is this something you might like? Well, I can go ahead and answer that question. Yes, it is. You would like it. It's not something you think of.
I know.
But why not? You got chicken pan pie, shepherd's pie, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. There's all kinds of neat pies. Now, barbecue. It is really good. Yes. I give it out of 5 pig hooves. 5 out of 5 pig hooves. How many hooves do you give it? It would behoove you to say 5.
Okay, 6.
No, 6 hooves. Very good. I cannot wait for y'all to try this. Happy Pie Day, everybody. What's your favorite pie? Leave in the comment section. Let me ask you about daylight savings time. Well, I should say daylight saving time. Did you know you're not supposed to say savings?
No.
Everybody says daylight savings. It's actually daylight saving time. Anyway.
I wish they'd just leave it like it is now.
All the time.
All the time. Right. Don't mess with it.
I think most people agree with you. Although, I'm that one guy who doesn't. I'll tell you why. I mean, I do like this time. I like change. I like things. Hang on.
Coleslaw is good. I usually don't like dinner.
What is this?
Coleslaw.
I know it's not the kind of coleslaw I'm used to.
That's slaw with barbecue sauce in it.
Are you kidding me?
This is good.
Barbecue sauce?
Sauce?
That's what we'll call it, barbecue sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah, it's not slaw, it's sauce.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good.
It's good.
Look at it. Hang on, seriously, look at this. Lauren Weaver created this. It is a red slaw, right?
Yep.
Typically, like a red slaw is different than a white slaw.
No mayonnaise.
No matter. You get ready to put that on there? Go ahead. I saw it in your hand. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and take it for you.
We do,
hang on. I do not like slaw,
I know you don't.
but I could eat all of this. Daylight saving time. I like that we all switch our clocks twice a year. I like getting the hour back, you know? The daylight lasts longer, you know, it doesn't get dark till like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, but I also like it when we go back the other way because we get an hour back. Like you get to sleep longer. You know, your nighttime lasts longer. You know what I mean? But it's weird how they call it daylight saving time both ways. So this daylight saving time, we actually save daylight.
Yes.
But they still call it daylight saving when you lose daylight. But you call the other one in March, you know, daylight robbing time. Because they're robbing you of daylight. You know what I mean? Anyway, you got a massage the other day, didn't you? How's that?
It was good.
I got one today before this. I feel fantastic.
Get your money's worth with her.
Oh yeah. Married to Luca, look her up in Hickory.
Yep.
$65, full body, 1 hour.
Good.
Good stuff.
If you're a senior citizen, it's $50 an hour.
Well, how old do you have to be a senior citizen?
I don't know, you'll have to ask her.
I mean, I've already joined AARP. I got a card. And there'll be times where, you know, if you checking into a hotel or, you know, some places will honor senior citizens discounts, I'll say, okay, I would like the discount, please. I'm a member of AARP. And usually I get laughed at. And I go, no. I pull the card out and show them that's my card. I want the discount. That's why I joined. You save 10%. But if you want to try, let me hand me that bottle, Mama.
Which one?
Either one. Just want to show it to them what it looks like. Some of my barbecue sauce right here. John Reep's Hickory Smokehouse, South in Your Mouth barbecue sauce. So good, it'll make your head shake. Available at southinyourmouth.com, southinyourmouth.com, or you can buy it at the Hickory Station, SB Hardware stores, or Fresh Market stores. Ace Hardware in Bethlehem now has it. Best thing to do is just get it online or go to Hickory Station, because then you can grab the sauce, sit down and eat some food. It's growing, people are loving it, and it's about time you had yourself some barbecue sauce pretty soon, hopefully. I mean, I really feel like we should invest in this. Get these pork pies out here. Where?
Oak Ridge, North Carolina.
Oak Ridge, North Carolina. And in a restaurant in High Point or Greensboro. Where's Kevin Champions?
That's Oak Ridge.
Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
That's the name of the restaurant.
No, it's
It's in Oak Ridge,
yeah.
North Carolina.
It's a big bar.
Yeah. You'll figure it out. Just go to southinyourmouth.com. It'll be up there.
It's on there.
Yeah. All right. What do you say, Mom?
Bicycle.
Yummy. Thanks, Mom, for doing that. Thank you, Lauren Weaver, for supplying the pies. So good. That's going to be a real thing that we're going to make in the future, right? And of course, you got to eat it with South in Your Mouth barbecue sauce, available at southinyourmouth.com. Okay, we've got people on hold. I told people to call in and give me shit if I've upset you, if I hurt your feelings, if you're a Tarmart person or a wall heel. I said, free, call in, let's have at it, and perhaps we'll also play the residual check with a couple of them. But Alan, let's take that first phone call. And Isaiah, come over. No, stay there. Yeah, you don't have a love. I might use the spinning ball of balls, but let's take that first 525 phone call, the Alan Jackson.
They're in the room.
All right. All right, hey there, this is John Reep. You are on the Carolina Reaper show right now. We got a caller from 252 area code. Who is this?
Hey, John, this is Lee Powell. I'm from Wilson, North Carolina.
Wilson, North Carolina. Give me a little bit more volume. I believe your name was Lee?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you spell Lee?
L-E-E.
Correct. I was quizzing you. That is exactly right. All right, Lee.
That is all right.
Did you go to college?
I'm in college right now. I'm at the University of Alabama, actually.
Oh, University of Alabama. Dude, a couple of things. Number one, congratulations. You guys made it to the big dance, right? Isn't Alabama in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, we're a 4 seed, but we're coming off a losing streak and lost our first game in the SEC.
Oh.
So I'm not too optimistic, but...
Yeah. Okay. Well, secondly, I'm going to be in Alabama this coming weekend, man. I hope you can make it out to one of my shows, Lee.
Where is it?
At the Stardome Comedy Club in Hoover. I've got one show Friday, 2 shows Saturday, and then 1 show Sunday, 22, 23, 24th of March this coming weekend. Come on out and let me buy you a beer.
I would love that.
Awesome.
But I'll see what I can do. I don't have a car here. I might be able to use my brother's car then.
Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, 19. You know the average age of the Vietnam soldier? What was it, Isaiah?
I just...
19. No, 19. 19. Vietnam. So that's a Thai guy. Okay. Lee, 19 years old, from Alabama. What's on your mind, buddy?
Well, I'm from North Carolina, and my parents went to NC State. My granddad went to NC State. And I just want to say, go Pack. I got us in the Final Four in my bracket, and I'm glad you're an NC State fan, too.
Well, thank you, Lee. I appreciate you saying that. I agree. Go Pack. I do have a connection to the school because I was a student, and I did graduate, and I got myself a degree. Now, your parents went to NC State. So you were brought up as an NC State child. How did you get from NC State to Alabama? And who are you going to root for if Alabama happens to play NC State?
Well, Alabama offers really good out-of-state scholarships, and my brother's a junior there right now. And so I decided to come here, but I don't know if Alabama had to play NC State. I'd have to pull for NC State. You know, you're raised there. You go to their games growing up. You gotta stick with the Pack. And, you know, it's a miracle that we're on the tournament.
So did you grow up? He said Wilson, right? Okay. So true or false? There are more Carolina fans in Wilson than there are NC State fans. True or false?
That's true.
Okay. So do you find them obnoxious and annoying?
It's the worst fan base in the country. Yeah,
you're saying that.
Alabama's got a rad.
Look, he's saying that, and he's in Alabama, where some people would say they have the most obnoxious fans in the world because of the football. You know, Nick Saban, like that is their religion, Alabama football. And I've given them an out. If you don't have a pro team, then you're allowed to root for the college team. But okay, Lee. Well, I appreciate you calling in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Are you aware of my show, Carolina Reaper?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're going to play the residual check game, and you're going to get the first guess, okay? So I want you to pick a number off the top of your head. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Okay.
What's the number? Yeah, between 1 and 4, what's the number? Pick a number.
4.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I got a check here. So I'm not just a podcaster. I'm not just a NC State graduate. I'm not just a comedian. I am also an actor, and I've been in several movies, TV shows, commercials, and I get these residual checks in the mail all the time. I made a game out of it. I'm going to open this check right here. I don't know how much is in here. I'm going to open it. I'm going to tell you what it's for, what TV show, what movie, what voiceover, and then you try to guess the amount of the check. We're going to do this with 3 callers. Lee is the first one. And then I'm going to take 2 other calls at random. And we'll see who can guess the closest to the actual amount. And whoever that is wins the check. Okay, Lee. Do you ever watch the cartoon American Dad?
I've seen clips of it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that's the one. Who's the guy that makes those?
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane. Same guy that does Family Guy. He has another cartoon called American Dad. And I was in one episode. I was the voice of a guy. And the episode was called Damn, Stan. So this is a voiceover gig. And it's just for one episode. Paid television. Lee, how much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check? Take a guess, Lee. How much is that check?
I would say, I don't know much about show business. I'm going to guess $450.
$451? $450?
Yes, sir, $450.
Okay, lock him in. Woo! You are locked in, Lee. Now we're going to take 2 more phone calls at random. I'm going to spin the ball of balls. First ball to pop out, that's the number I read. Here we go. Caller number 14, the Alan Jackson. Whenever you're ready, let caller number 14 into the showroom, and let's see what they want to talk about.
All right, they're in the room.
All right, hey there, this is John Reep. Who is this with a 336 area code?
This is Justin Willie up here in Sparta, North Carolina.
Sparta, North Carolina. Right. Awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What you into
yeah,
tonight?
I've seen you live the other day on... Oh, we're just laying around being lazy.
Okay. Are you calling in for the residual check, or are you calling in to yell at me?
No, I like the NC State, so I'm right there with you. I don't watch much college ball, but I do pull for the pack.
There you go.
But I hope they go a little bit further, and get the big one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, what happens now, of course, I'm going to hope we win the whole thing. I very seriously doubt that's going to happen. I'm just happy with this one. But,
Yeah, well, small victories, to work to the big one.
Well, small. So what do you do for a living, buddy?
I build custom cabinets at Horton's Cabinets.
No way. How far away are you from Hickory?
Yeah, I build about 45 minutes, roughly.
Well, you know what's interesting is I am in need of some custom cabinets.
Is it 2 hours?
Oh, I don't know.
2 hours to get. Well, 2 hours, hey, I'll do them, yeah. I'll do them in my spare time for you. Shoot, that'd be cool.
Well, I have an office, right? So I just bought this house. It's got 4 bedrooms, and one of the bedrooms I want to turn into my office. And I need to I need to yank the carpet out of there, so I got hardwood floors so I can roll my chair around. And I also want to make a custom cabinets that will hold a mini fridge, coffee machine, and an ice maker. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I might have to get your number.
Yeah, we make cabinets for... Yeah, for sure. That'd be fine.
Okay, buddy. Well, it's your turn to guess. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check for one episode of American Dad?
I'm going to guess maybe $150.
$150. Lock him in. Woo! You are locked in. Tell me your name again. I'm so sorry. I didn't quite understand it when you said it. What was your name?
Justin Willie.
Justin. Okay, so we got Lee on hold, and we got Justin on hold. Okay, Justin, don't hang up. We're going to take one more phone call, and we'll see who can guess the closest. All right. Put them on hold, the Alan Jackson. I have spun the random ball of balls. This is how you know the phone calls we're taking are at random. Caller number 23, the Alan Jackson, whenever you get a chance. Let caller number 23, a very famous basketball player from Chapel Hill, by the way.
Hey, he's in the room.
All right. Hey
Hello.
there, this is John Reep. Who's this?
This is Bruce Horton.
Bruce Horton, how you doing?
I'm fine, man. I'm from Mobile, Alabama, and you need to come down here and see us.
Well, how far is Mobile from Birmingham?
It's about a 3-hour drive.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be in Birmingham this weekend. Do you think you can make a road trip out of it?
I am going to. I have got to now since I've talked to you.
Heck
Man,
yeah,
this is
dude.
awesome.
Bring your whole family.
And I want to guess $1,150 is what your paycheck was.
Oh, you want to guess the amount of this check is how much?
$1,150.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to know you first. I like the optimism of that guess. Bruce from Mobile, Alabama. What do you do
Yes,
for
sir.
a living?
I am retired right now.
Oh, okay. What did you do?
I am old and I shipping, receiving, truck. I used to drive a truck all over the country. So.
Oh, okay. Like FedEx,
No.
UPS?
Well, it's Werner's, and it was with another company called Osborne. So it was like the tractor trailers.
Well, I
drive
bet
around the country.
you. Did that keep you in good shape? Did you have to like deliver packages, or did you just drive?
No, you just drove and you got fat and ugly.
Did you have a microwave or a fridge in your truck?
I did, yes, sir. I had a mini microwave and I had a fridge in my truck.
That's brilliant. All right, Bruce. Did you say your name was Bruce Hornsby?
Horton.
Horton. Right. Do you know
Yes,
who
sir.
Bruce Hornsby
you just talked to a
is?
guy. Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. All right. What's your favorite Bruce Hornsby song?
Oh my God, they're not my favorite band, but I know Hornsby in the Range.
Correct
they
answer.
They were very good.
Correct answer.
Back in the day.
Mandolin Rain. Mandolin Rain is what we were looking for.
Man, that was a good song.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
Okay, Bruce. Your guess was $1,150, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to put you on hold. Don't hang up yet. Woo! You're locked in
Okay.
$1,150. Now, here's what we're going to do. As you guys know, I graduated from North Carolina State University, which means I don't do math. So what I'm going to do is hand it to the smart person in the room, and that's not Isaiah. That is the Alan Jackson, who graduated from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. He's very good at math. He has the check, and he's going to crunch the numbers, and he's going to find out of those 3 phone calls, is it Lee? Is it Bruce? Is it Justin? Which person was closest to the amount of that check? And whoever that person is going to win the check. I don't do math, therefore Alan's going to crunch the numbers. He's on it right now. Do you have?
Not a lot of crunching involved here today, John.
Okay.
I have an answer already.
Oh, very good. All right, so let's run the check back in here. If you will be so kind as to hand it back to intern Isaiah Pinnell, the young hayseed Gen Z. He's a Gen Z, but he's also country, so he's a hayseed Gen Z. And maybe, just maybe, if we're kind to the Alan Jackson, and I'm gonna be extra kind. I'm gonna go out of my way and apologize for my behavior at Alan's house the other night. I almost kicked a stereo machine over.
Oh yeah, you did.
Is that working?
I've sent it all out to repair. It's gonna take like 8 weeks to get it repaired.
Well, whatever
No,
that.
I'm joking. It's fine. Nothing. It's fine.
Well, I apologize, and I'm being nice to you because I want you to reveal to us the winner of this check of one episode of American Dad? How much is the check? Who was the closest? D. Allen Jackson, will you please let the winner back into the show?
All right, the winner, the one that had the closest guess, is now in the room.
Okay, this is John Reep. If you can hear my voice, tell me your name again.
Justin.
Justin!
Yes.
Congratulations, buddy.
That's awesome.
Your guess was the closest to the actual amount. How much was your guess again?
$150.
$150. The other guesses were for $11.50 and what?
$450.
$450. They were way off, but you were the closest with a $150 guess. And the actual amount of this check can be revealed unless you want to play Let's Make a Deal, right? You could win the check.
Oh, I don't know.
This is how we play the game. You could win this check. I'll sign it over to you. It is yours to do with whatever you want, or I'll keep the check and you can play Let's Make a Deal and go for an item that is in the mystery Walmart bag of merchandise. Now, what's in here is not from Walmart. It's my merchandise and other items. But you're not allowed to know what it is. You can either take a wild guess or a wild gamble and go for an item in the bag, or you can say, I don't want the bag, give me the check. What do you say, Justin? What do you want to do?
So is it just one item out of the bag, or is it multiple items? You just get what's in the bag?
I'm going to give you two items. Two items from the bag, or you keep the check. It's up to you. I'm happy to do either one.
I think the check's guaranteed money, and I need the money because we're working on a house. So even if it ain't a lot, every little bit helps.
You got it. So here's what you would have won had you went for. No. What? It's a koozie.
Oh yeah.
It's a koozie from the Hum, which is a live music venue right here in Hickory, North Carolina. It's awesome. I've been there. So you would have won a koozie, and you would have won a CD, my comedy CD, John Reep, Bless Your Heart, comedy CD, right there. First one I ever did, collector's item. This is what you would have won had you went for the mystery bag of merchandise, but you won the check. So this check is yours. And the actual amount of this check, you were the closest. You were the closest with a $150 guess, but you weren't exactly right. Do you want to know the actual amount of this check?
Yeah.
The actual amount of the check, I'm holding it up to the camera right now so everyone can see at home. The actual amount of this check is for 24 cents.
24 cents.
You win 20. You don't even win a quarter. I'm not sure how I'm going to get this to you. Do you want it in dimes, nickels, or pennies?
Pennies, so it looks bigger.
Congratulations, Justin. What are you going to do with all that cash?
Oh, might buy a stick of bubble gum.
Okay, buddy, don't you worry. Guess what? I'm going to send you those items anyway, and the check. So you're going to get the check, you're going to get a koozie, and you're going to get a CD. How do you feel about that?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. Now, what I need you to do,
all right,
in order for me to get your address, I don't want to do it here where other people can hear us. I need you to go to my website and send me a message. So go to CarolinaReeper.com, click on contact, and send me an email that way with your address and I'll get this stuff in the mail to you ASAP. What do you say?
Sounds great. I'll give you a little info on the cabinet shop too if you want it.
Yeah, put that in there too. Put that in there too. That'll help. All right.
All right.
See you guys. Thanks everybody for playing. How much is that Screen Actors Guild residual check? All right, hang up on them, the Alan Jackson. All right. That was fun. I was fully prepared for someone to talk trash and insult me about my Tar Mart comments, but it didn't happen. Happy National Backyard Day, everybody. Did you know that? Today is National Backyard Day. So get in the backyard. Get to trimming some hedges, pulling some weeds, mowing some grass, picking up your dog's poop, put it in your neighbor's trash can. Okay? Happy National 3D Day. What's the last movie you've seen in 3D, Isaiah?
Probably X-Men.
X-Men?
Yeah, Days of Futures Past. Probably.
I've not seen a 3D movie in quite some time, but it's come a long way, and I'd like to check it out again. All right, happy first day of spring, everybody. Spring is here, and I'm ready for it. National AG Day, agriculture. Speaking of NC State, that's what we do. Did you eat today? You're welcome.
Thank the farmer.
National Certified Nurses Day. Shout out nurses. National Let's Laugh Day. That's right up my alley. Well, I hope you laughed a little bit during this show. And I know you're going to laugh if you come see me on the road. Birmingham, Denver, Richmond, Virginia. All these dates can be found at johnreep.com. Okay, let's move on to our final segment. Isaiah, what do you have for us today?
So, on this day in history in 1962, this popular music artist released his debut album to mixed reviews. Some of the songs on the album are Man of Constant Sorrow and House of the Rising Sun. This artist would go on to be featured in the hit song We Are the World.
He's actually in We Are the World?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Bob Dylan, is it?
Correct.
Woo! Yeah!
I figured that'd be harder for you to get.
Well, A Man of Constant Sorrow. I do like that song. I knew that Bob Dylan did write a lot of country songs back in the day. Or songs that country artists use. And it's a bluegrass song, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I vaguely remember someone saying that he wrote that song. Because I do like that song from the movie. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
I think Ralph Stanley done it before Bob Dylan.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people probably done it. But, happy I got that right. Thank you, bud. Any comments, corrections, concerns that you want to bring up right now, Isaiah? Now's the time to do it.
No, sir.
Had a good time?
Yes, sir. I did too.
All right, so come see me in Birmingham at the Start On this weekend. Come see me in Denver, Colorado at the Comedy Works downtown. That's April 4, 5, and 6. April 26 and 27, Richmond, Virginia at the Funny Bone. May 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at the Comedy Shop at the Wonders Theater. More dates can be found at carolinareaper.com. Click on tour dates. Now remember, we're not just a live video show on Facebook and YouTube. We're also a podcast, and we could use your love on our podcast as well. Anywhere you get a podcast, we're there. Go write us a nice review, give us 5 stars. And that's it for this week. I had a blast. Thanks everybody for calling in. I hope your team wins unless they're playing my team. All right? That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Hit that share button, baby. We'll see you back here next week. Till then, I'm John Reep saying bicycle.